I am standing in front of one of the most beautiful aircraft I've ever seen, and I'm standing next to its owner and creator, Mike Barbee.
Barbee, yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
First of all, let's talk a little bit about the airplane, but then want to touch also on the kind of the modeling aspect of being here, and not want to let them know that it's not necessarily all about the vendors and the distributors, but there's people that bring stuff here for contests, and so why don't you take it from there and let me know.
Okay. Well, I'm Mike Barbee again, and this airplane is a scale model. It's a 36% the size of the full-scale airplane. Okay, so it's a 36% scale model of a T-34B, and it was a Navy trainer. It started out as a Navy trainer. This particular airplane is owned by a civilian gentleman, and he decided to do U.S. Marine Corps markings and the stars and the bars, and there's no other airplane painted like this. There was no military plane painted like this. This is a civilian airplane.
And now, correct me if I'm wrong, but a T-34 is based off the civilian aircraft, the Beechcraft Bonanza, correct?
That's correct. It's a Beechcraft Bonanza, basically, and you would say it was an A-36 because it has the tail, the regular conventional tail rather than the V-tail. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I've done is we made the molds. This is fiberglass fuselage, fiberglass parts, foam, styrofoam wing, sheeted with balsa, and then fiberglass covered. So I made a mold to do the fuselage and the hatches and the panels and everything. And then I laid the fiberglass up and started with the fuselage, and the wings are just foam cut from, I use Beechcraft 3-view drawings to do this design, okay? So most of it, and then I blew everything up to 36%. Most of the drawings are like 1/8 scale, okay? So I blew everything up to 36% and then started from there.
Okay. So now when you say that the fuselage is made from fiberglass, for maybe some of our viewers that aren't 100% familiar with that type of construction, it's a little bit different than building something with balsa and plywood, correct?
Yes. What we do is we start off with a mold that actually looks like the fuselage, and we actually lay the fiberglass inside the mold. Okay. And then when it's all dry, we take the mold apart. This is a 4-part mold, 4 pieces. Take the mold apart, and then you have the fiberglass fuselage, the whole part. So if you can envision from here to the tail, to the squareness of the tail cone, that would be the one part I started with. Right. Cool. Then when we build the wing is a straight wing, and then these are fiberglass pieces that I molded and attached.
They're added on.
So they're added on.
Cool.
And believe it or not, the full-scale airplane, these are metal, sheet metal, and they're added on.
And they're hollow.
Yeah, they're hollow. They're just added on. Yeah, for the fairings and that. Cool.
Now this is just one of the many airplanes here that are entered into the contest, but it's kind of neat because rather than just having all the vendors out here and people selling stuff, from everything from A to Z in our hobby, there's more to the show than just that, correct?
Oh yeah. I like to come to the show just to see the models that are in the show. And do you know why I can do that?
Why?
I get good ideas from other modelers. Every year I get here on how to do something. And I get an idea and I say, oh yeah, okay. And then I'll ask the gentleman and we share all the information. There's no secrets, All you have to do is ask somebody and they're happy to tell you, this is how I did this or this is how I did that.
And that's one thing that I've noticed in our hobby of model airplanes is that it seems like there's a bond or a camaraderie between even competitors that is not found in other hobbies or other sports where everything is secretive. People are so willing to share their knowledge and their information with everybody else to help everybody get better.
Oh yeah, we all do that. Yeah, it makes it fun.
Mike, I mean, looking at this airplane, it looks like it's taken years to put together. I know it would take me probably 10 years to put something like this together and make it look this good. How about for you? What kind of time are we looking at to put something together?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
Okay,
yeah.
so this isn't an ARF or an ARF by any means.
No, I have 2 years with a real big push in the last 6 months to get it totally complete. Okay.
Sure.
But over the 2 years, I've gone back and made changes that I've seen need to be made on it here and there. And this model is the only model in 30 years that I've built, okay, and have flown before this show.
Wow.
I actually flew this model last weekend.
Okay.
And I had to fly it for the AMA inspection.
Okay.
Because this airplane weighs 115 pounds.
115 pounds.
Weighs 115 pounds.
Now
okay?
wait a minute, doesn't the AMA have a regulation on there as to how big an airplane can be?
If it's under 70 pounds, I don't need an inspection.
Okay.
Anything from 70 to 126 pounds is the maximum weight.
Okay.
So I need an inspection. So I fly it in front of an AMA inspector.
Okay.
And we checklist.
Boy, that almost
and then
sounds...
from there I get a waiver to fly it for 1 year.
Okay. That sounds a lot like flying a full-scale airplane.
I went through the same thing when I rebuilt my full-scale airplane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Same thing.
Yeah.
For insurance purposes.
Sure.
And safety purposes. Yeah.
Well, Mike, I mean, this is an absolutely beautiful airplane, and I wish you the best luck at Top Gun and contests in the future.
Well, that'll
thank
be our
you so
next
much.
shot, Top Gun.
Yep. Thank you so much for your time.